So now it's time to make our oyster dish with our
wasabi
mayo. It's very similar color.
They're
to
all
this.
similar, but they taste different, right? Kushi oyster, we're gonna shuck it fresh.
Yes.
We're gonna do a little Rockefeller style, like a little baked oyster.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll shuck one, you shuck one.
Sounds good.
So we'll just watch out for the shells, right? Make sure you just.
That's one thing I always have trouble with. I always have shells in my. How do you spot the shells?
Like when you shuck it, you're pushing it here. So obviously there's gonna be some shell where you're opening the oyster. You remember?
Yes.
Many lessons later, same advice.
Same what?
Okay. No, don't force
do
it.
That. Always just
Use a knife.
Bring it. Use a
Yeah.
knife.
One swoosh.
Okay. My swoosh is off, and then let's see.
Okay, now you're gonna look, right? Like yours.
Okay, so there's definitely a lot of.
There's some shell there.
Yeah.
You can always wipe the knife on here so you can
Yeah.
see that it's clean. Right? So you can see. This is how it's growing, right?
Yeah.
Almost like a fingernail.
Is this also shell or no?
Yep.
That's
You got
shell?
it. Yeah.
That's shell?
Show
Oh,
the
wow.
camera the shell.
I thought this was oyster.
It is. It's growing the shell.
Right.
It's formulating its
So
growth.
You should always like just around the edges, right?
And
So
then loosen it. You see that you loosen from this side because you can see the abductor muscles here.
Right.
You don't need to go from that side. You go
Okay.
from this side, so it's just quicker for you.
Right.
It's already there.
Okay.
So we're gonna put it on this
Okay.
tin foil just so that they don't roll around when we bake them. For this sauce, fresh Dungeness crab, freshly picked. We have a new crab dish going on the Bruno menu, so we got fresh crab today.
Nice.
I want to put a little bit on top of each.
That's a lot of seafood in one bite.
Yeah, and I know you like that. Also, for freshness, right?
Okay.
Green onions give that effervescence. And then enhance the
Shiso.
flavor a little bit.
Yes.
Shiso. So we roll it up like a cigar. This way you get nice long strips.
Right.
Right. So for this one, we're almost ready. You made this nice mayonnaise with Jason earlier.
Yes.
Fresh wasabi mayo.
It's a generous amount.
We're gonna bake it, so we want to be generous.
But like with such good ingredients like oysters and like Dungeness crab, do we want that many flavors of the sauce?
I think what's beautiful about it is, yes, you can enjoy it by itself. But like you said earlier, one bite tastes like this, but the next bite's gonna taste like that. So if you don't try a different combination, how will you ever know?
Right.
We're gonna put a little bit of panko on top, so it makes a little bit of a crust.
Yes.
So, follow me. Let's go to the,
All right, let's go.
oven. So we're gonna put these in here,
Okay.
let's say 4 minutes. We're gonna make it a little bit, the fan's a little bit high so you can see it's like moving around a lot right now. Straight out of the oven.
Yep.
Just give it a little touch of lemon juice. We're gonna transfer it here. This is how we're gonna present it on rocks. Oysters on the beach. And we're gonna finish with some trout caviar. With our shiso in there, we'll put some micro shiso as well.
Okay.
So if you want to try it,
All right, let's do
you
it.
can use this to scoop it out if you want to.
Sounds good. Is it hot?
Not for me, but I don't know. I think we're okay right now.
Okay, so we want to get like a full scoop, right?
Release it a bit so that you can slurp it down.
Okay, all right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
So that wasabi, you heat it up, it's quite prevalent, but it's also quite subtle in there right now. But you taste the shiso leaf quite a bit, right?
Yeah, wow. Usually like baked oysters are too heavy for me, but that was just like balance.
Okay.
Like simple.
But you know why you learn the balance? Because you start from the base,
Right.
right? You made the mayonnaise from the scratch. So you know what goes in there. So now you know how to layer everything
Right.
up. Next one.
Awesome.